Every month we have a very special guest who brings you the latest need-to-knows from local to global and everything in between.
Yes, which means the one and only Perez Hilton is in studio for this month's Perez's Picks.
Yay.
Good morning.
Hello.
I love the shirt.
Oh, thank you.
This is epic.
My
here.
mom did not think it was appropriate. She was watching.
She did not?
She is watching now. No, she thought I was a little underdressed, but I thought it was fun.
Well, in some of these, you're not underdressed here. You're just fine. You've got a nice headdress there. No underdress. Mum's wrong.
Well, before we've got a lot to cover today.
Yeah.
So before we do, we have to talk about the fact that you're making an appearance on a soap, which happens to air right here on Channel 13.
Yes. If you're watching us right now, I'm going to be on General Hospital today, or if you're catching us in the future, it's also available on Hulu, so you can stream it anytime you want. And I'm so excited. There is a photo of me on set. The cast and crew were amazing and supportive, and I actually got a degree in acting from New York University way back forever ago. So it's nice to put that paper to good use and training.
Can you give me spoilers as to what's going to happen on today's show?
Well,
Clearly you're playing a version of yourself,
yes,
right?
Which is hard,
Yeah.
And I had over 30 pages of dialogue. I put my son to work. He ran lines with me.
Oh.
He's 11 years old, and for 4 days nonstop, we were just going back and forth. So excited to be a bigger part of the ABC family today.
Very
cool.
exciting.
Okay, we're talking about right now. There's lots of things happening around town, of course, as well. Plus, what we understand, a disco show.
Yes, oh my gosh. Well, I'm a huge fan of going to see shows, and also a huge fan of Spiegel World. You might know them from Absinthe or Atomic Saloon. They have a brand new show that is starting in just a few weeks in August at the link. It's called Disco Show, and tickets are on sale right now. I haven't been yet, obviously, because the show hasn't opened, but I think there's also going to be a dining component to it as well, so you can go see the show and have a meal.
Nice.
And shake
That's
your
cool.
groove thing.
Yeah.
Shake your groove thing.
So you can eat and then work it all up.
Yeah. Well, what else is going on? Because there's a lot happening.
You know, I love that Vegas has so much local talent. It's not just about the big headliners, the Adeles or the Lady Gagas or the soon-to-be again, hopefully, Celine Dion. I went to go see a yacht rock show by this band from Vegas called the Docksiders at 1923 Prohibition Bar at the Venetian. So if you like soft rock and to jam to, I was surprised at how many of the yacht rock songs I knew. I thought, okay, I know like Phil Collins, I know that, or that, but the Pina Colada song, if you like Pina Colada, there's so many good, Hall & Oates.
Oh, we're big yacht rockers
So,
here.
the Docksiders, check them out. Also, if you're hungry, I like showcasing not just like the fancy restaurants. My mom and I went to this new pizza shop in the Southwest called Mr. Moto Pizza. They are open in a few other states, but this is the first one in Vegas, and the pizzas were so high-end, but not crazy expensive. And also, the must-get, they're garlic knots. My mom said we have to go back just for the garlic knots. Also, I'm a little bit crazy in the best way. I think now would be a really good time to check out Pop Stroke, the new mini golf experience from Tiger Woods, because I would think not too many people would want to go in the hot heat of July or August. And thankfully they do have misters throughout, and they have towels that are wet that can help you if you're a little overheated at any time. But I took my kids, we had a blast. And it's right off the Strip. It's on Las Vegas Boulevard at Town Square, so go check them out.
Yeah.
It's bringing that putt-putt nostalgia for me. I love that.
That's super fun. It's always fun doing the mini golf.
And
now,
they serve food and drinks, so you can have a whole experience.
Yeah,
at Pop
I'm
Stroke.
still thinking about those garlic knots you mentioned though as well. I love a good garlic
Our mind
knot.
is always on food.
Have them bring us
What kind of
some
episode?
next time I'm on.
Yeah. Talking about things happening around town, expansion. We briefly touched on this beginning of the week or the end of last week. Neil Museum is going all out.
I love the Neon Museum, and I love that I've been saying for a while they need a bigger space.
Sure.
So they're getting that. They're moving not too far away. It's going to be in the Arts District. And they're also expanding their collection of what they're taking in. It's not just going to be any more neon signs. In fact, they're taking in some pieces from the Mirage, which just closed, including the iconic Siegfried and Roy giant sculpture.
Yeah.
It will now find a home at the new and improved, or not improved, but the new and bigger Neon Museum.
Very exciting. And on the topic of expansion, NBA, we've got to get into that.
Yes. Not confirmed, obviously, but the NBA has said the discussions for a new expansion team will start in the fall. And according to Bloomberg, it might cost the investors in Vegas, if we get it, about $7 billion.
Wow.
One of those potential investors includes LeBron James. He is still very excited about having a team here, and I love it. I love it. I love basketball. And also, since we're speaking basketball, go support the Aces.
Yes.
Okay?
Always.
Go,
Always.
Go
Aces.
Aces.
All right, talking about LeBron James and other big name celebrities, Beyonce. I mean, she's already at the peak of her game, but when you just think she couldn't get any bigger.
Her name alone,
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Well, the bad news is that talks between Beyonce and the Sphere broke down.
Oh.
She was rumored to be having a residency there, but she wanted them to have the Sphere go dark for 2 weeks so that she could rehearse there, and they said no to Beyonce.
Yeah, oh my God.
Because they're making too much money with the Darren Aronofsky. They make more money with the movie than they do with the residencies. It's wild.
insane.
But the good news is Beyonce is in talks for another Vegas residency, 100 shows, possibly at an MGM Resorts property. So
Cool.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
we also have to talk about, I mean, we're definitely no stranger to cyber attacks here in Vegas. We recently went through a global one recently, but they found the
Yes,
person responsible.
Speaking of
for
MGM
that.
Resorts, the hacking that took place last year, according to the authorities, the person responsible is out of the UK and 17 years old.
Yeah. I like the way Perez just looked at me then, like I must know who that
Like
person
out
is.
of the UK, Elliot. You want to
one of
tell
your
us
friends?
something?
All I can say is, in some respects, you got to say, wow, that kid, 17-year-old from his home or whatever, that's incredible.
I mean, but he might
Not condoning it.
I was just
prison
trying to get
time.
through AP literature at 17. I don't know
I
about
can master
hacking.
words. How do I make this underlined and bold? Why is it always italic?
And by the way, if anybody's bored this evening, I'm going to be at the Palms to see my friend Jewel performing with Melissa Etheridge. So there might be
nice.
some tickets still available, so come on down.
Yes, very
Very
fun.
cool.
Well, it's always a
Yeah,
pleasure
thank
having you
you.
in studio with us. So be sure to stay in the know on everything we discussed today and more. Just visit PerezHilton.com or follow him on Instagram at Las Vegas Perez.